they had different seminar leaders, and one of the main leaders, her name was Sandra Ray, she walked into the room, and when I looked at her, I said, I know her, but I'd never seen her before, but I knew this woman. And I kept watching her, and it was sort of, not like a mother-daughter thing, but it was sort of like, I'm home again or something. I know this woman, I know her, and this woman was very important to me for whatever odd reason. And later on, of course, with some past life regressions, because of some clashes that happened, it came out that she and I had had several lives together. And to me, it didn't seem so outlandish, simply because when I first saw her, there was such a strong emotion of, I know her, I know her. So that's my first time thinking that there's something really to this. And then I met somebody else again, somebody that I instantly disliked. And I remember the first thing I noticed about them were their eyes. Those eyes, you know, it just, I didn't like this person, and especially those eyes. And at some point, there was a past life regression done. And in the past life regression, this person and I had been together, and those same damn eyes, this person had those same eyes. And that's why those eyes would make me feel that way. So after having these experiences, I started reading books about past lives, and the things I read did not seem outlandish. They actually fit things that maybe I thought myself, or things I felt that I didn't have the words for. In the instance where there's this person that I had sort of this charge about, this energy I didn't like, she was actually around when we did the past life regression. And after the regression where I knew this person from, she had been listening to it, and she was, you know, she had like watery eyes saying, you know, I felt that, I felt it. She, and just by her watching my experience, she went back to that same place and time and said, you know, I knew it. In this regression, I was actually a male, a very good-looking male, green eyes, dark hair, probably about the same skin complexion. And what happened in this regression, I could see what type clothes I was wearing, what type shoes, the neighboring houses, streets, roads, whatever. And I was a servant during that time, and I actually worked for a woman who was the wife of my father. I was illegitimate. And he died, and of course left everything to her. I didn't have any money, had to work for this woman who hated me. And during this past life regression, I remember saying, I will never, ever be someone's servant again. I will never clean up behind anybody. And that sort of ties in with how I am now. You know, I have this thing about, even if I'm the one that's supposed to be cleaning up, even if I'm the one that's supposed to be cooking, I'm not doing it. If somebody else is around, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. And I've always been that way, so when I had that past life regression, it was sort of, I could hear myself saying, I will never, ever clean up behind anybody else.
Did that change your attitude at all?
It was pretty interesting. I didn't actually, because I don't like doing that stuff. I don't like cooking. But what it did is it actually took some of the charge off of it. It made me laugh about it instead of just getting mad at people. Why do you expect me to clean up behind you? Why? It sort of became, no, I'm not going to do it. In several of the past life regressions I had, I was a white male, and I was also a gay male. So in this lifetime, I'm still gay. I'm just not male or white. But I don't know if that's the if that's how the past lives sort of cemented themselves together, and I'm still incarnating as somebody that's gay, but in many past lives I was a gay man. I think it's possible if I've chosen in all those lifetimes to keep incarnating as a person that's gay, then I don't know if it's because I'm still learning something, or if it's because I absolutely have decided if I incarnate, then that's how I want it to be. At least that part, you know. Well, you know what? Initially, someone said to me that you choose your parents, which the first time I heard that, I was saying, you know, that's absolutely ridiculous. Then, of course, if you choose your parents, then you also choose your race. You also choose your sexual orientation. You choose all these things so that you may learn certain things, and of course you can advance up into the next level or whatever it takes for you to return back to whatever the big poobah is, the grand creation story or whatever. So, you know, I always said if that's the case, by me choosing to be a lesbian woman, black, and you know, from the South and all these different things. I tried to learn everything in this lifetime. I said, give it all to me. Apparently, I'm like near that end, race and give it all to me this time. So, but people say you choose it. The first time I heard that, I didn't believe that, because I thought if I chose it, I would have chosen to be a rich white man, blonde hair, blue eyes, like, you know, there you go, life is good. So it's like, why would I choose to have a life, to me, that causes so many social problems from other people when I could have an easy life? But then again, that's part of why do you choose to be here, right? You're here to have experiences. So I'm starting to accept, okay, you do choose it. But initially, there was no way in hell I could accept that. But, you know, I am in a place now where, okay, if in fact that we as these human beings are deliberately expanding our consciousness and we're incarnating over and over again, why not?